Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Taylor, and today I just want to express how I'm feeling at this time and how the energies are playing out right now in such a powerful way ever since this new moon took place this past Friday. Right now, I feel like this is some of the most intense energy that we have truly felt throughout our awakening experience, throughout our lives. Right now, we are being pushed to new heights. We're being pushed to truly transform ourselves on a whole new level. And I want to start by sending my love and condolences to Kobe Bryant's wife and their 3 beautiful kids that are still here, and the fact that Kobe Bryant was killed yesterday along with his 13-year-old daughter in a helicopter accident. It was absolutely devastating, and he was just a true man of wisdom, of love. He was a great father. He was a great man. He was an example of what we should live our lives like. And I grew up watching him, and I looked up to him when I was growing up, and he's somebody that had a very positive impact in my life. So it really was so heartbreaking to hear about what happened to him and his daughter, and that's just playing off of, the energies right now. The way that we are all feeling right now is extremely emotional. Lots of intense emotions coming to the surface, especially after hearing something as tragic as what happened yesterday. But even before then, it was just since Friday, these intense energies and emotions. And I can only imagine that many of you are feeling this right now, because this energy through this age of Aquarius that we are starting to embody now is emotions coming up. It's us tapping into that divine feminine energy and realizing, even as men, that we have divine feminine energy within us, and it's about tapping in and tuning into that, and tuning more into our heart center, so that we can show unconditional love to others that are starting to go through this process, and unconditional love to people that we have in our life that we care about. And we're realizing that life can be taken from us at any second. That was an example yesterday of what happened to Kobe. We have to remember to be so thankful for what we have right now in this moment. Remember to hug and cherish our loved ones while they're here, because we just never know what's going to happen. Our life can be taken from us in seconds, in the flash of an eye, but we can continue to, really try to embody a life of love and a life of service to helping others, to living out our calling and our purpose and reason for being here right now. And I believe that right now these energies are really pushing us into loving ourselves, into realizing that life is so short, and that we truly have to just make the most of the moments that we have while we're here. But right now I feel like we're all going through our own darkness in whatever way that may be. For me, it was It's a lot of dealing with my past, where I lost my father at a young age. At 8 years old, losing my father, it really set me up for many, many years of going through some very, very dark times where I would feel intense anxiety and having this panic disorder where I was always having constant panic attacks every single day on a daily basis. And after going through my spiritual awakening back in 2017, where I started to realize that if I go within more, if I meditated more, that helped me to release my anxieties, to release my fears. But I feel like right now, no matter how much progress we've made up to this point, we're being pushed to release at a whole new level, to let go of our past that's no longer serving us at a whole new level. But it's been so freaking intense, man. The past few days have been so hard, and just a lot of crying and releasing. And if you're a man and you're watching this, just know that it's important to be able to tap into that divine feminine and to realize that you can let go of your emotions. Don't hold it in. Don't bottle things up, because then what happens is it turns to anger and frustration, and you start to take it out on the ones you love. When the most important thing we can do right now is show more love to the people that matter the most to us. And this devastating thing that happened yesterday, this accident where Kobe and his daughter passed away, and rest in peace to the 9 lives that were lost yesterday and all of their families and what they're going through right now. I can't even imagine. It's an extremely hard time for so many people, and all of us are feeling this in our own individual ways. It's reminding us right now that the little things in life, they truly matter the most. The moments that we have with our loved ones are what matters the most. So make sure you tell the ones you love the most tonight, the people that you love in your life, that you love them with all your heart. Make sure you embrace the time that you have with the people that are still in your life, because in the blink of an eye, we could be gone from the physical. It doesn't mean that they're not with us anymore. My father is here in my heart always. I can feel him here. But sometimes I wish he could just be back here in the physical so that he could help to guide me. And for many years, I felt intense sadness. I struggled with depression, anxiety. I've had suicidal thoughts because of it, because it was hard to accept the fact that my father was never coming back in the physical to be here to guide me as a father would guide his child. And so right now, the reason why I'm saying this is that we may be, every single one of us are experiencing this in our own way, but I'm here to remind you that we're all going through this together. Just as those waves travel and crash up onto the shore, and then another beautiful set of waves come, right now we're learning to ride those waves of life, the waves of emotions that are coming up, and then they're coming onto shore and being released, and the next set comes, and we're learning how to surf those waves in a better way, in an easier way, and to learn to ride the waves of life, because truly there can be a lot that comes up, and I feel like a lot is coming up at once right now for us. So this is a big wave of emotions and intense fears and all these things that our ego is bringing up to the surface, because we're releasing right now our ego in a big way. We're starting to truly embody living from our hearts, living from the soul, living from our core, and starting to embody a higher vibrational state. But for us to get to this higher vibrational state, for us to start to live from a fifth dimensional reality and start to live from a higher dimensional state in our minds, we have to release and let go of all that no longer serves. And that is what's happening right now. So my friend, I want to say right now that I am so grateful for each and every one of you who is going through this experience right now, because anyone who is going through this right now as intensely as I feel, you deserve to know that you are doing so amazing, and you're so appreciated, and you're so loved, and that by you doing this, you're going to shine your light into the world like never before, and you're going to be able to truly help others embody a new version of themselves. And right now we're in a total transformative state. We're totally transforming our lives to a new level right now. And if you are going through this, I can't express in words how thankful I am for you doing this inner work so that you can help others that are struggling in your life. Right now, we're all struggling. It's either consciously or unconsciously. Many of us now are consciously starting to realize our patterns, what we've been going through and experiencing our entire lives, so that we can get rid of these patterns that no longer serve us, and we can start to truly embody the version of ourselves that we are meant to embody while we are here. While we are here right now. So I just wanted to come on here today. I wasn't even feeling like super ambitious to make a video. I've been feeling a lot of emotions. I've been feeling pretty down, honestly, and I just wanted to come on here because I know that many of you guys will relate to this, and many of us, we're all experiencing this in a very, very intense way right now. So I hope that I was able to bring some things to light and help to remind you that everything is going to be okay, and that you've been through this before, and that you've gotten through this before, and the light is there. It's at the end of the tunnel. You're going through the forest right now. You're cutting back on these trees, and you're releasing and cutting back more and more and more. And the more you cut back on these trees, the more that the light is going to start to shine through, and you're going to see that light start to come through the forest, and it's starting to shine more light and more light. And the more that you do this work, the more that you're going to embody this version of yourself that you are meant to be. Thank you. Much love. See you in the next video.